Hello, good afternoon. My name is Dejan. I work for the Ministry of Environment and Spatial Planning in Slovenia, in Directorate for Environment. And our ministry is the leader of the Life Capacity Building project in Slovenia. And I will just show you a little bit some details about our project. Our project period is for 3 years, and it started in January 2016, and it will end until this year. In total, our budget is 1.2 million of euro, with the EU contribution of approximately 1 million euro, and the rest is our own contribution. 91,000 euros for the equipment, and 145,000 is directly goes from the salaries of our permanent employment at the ministry. So at the end of January we have a good rate of consumption of EU funds, in total of 59%, and by the end of this year we have a calculation and projection that we will consume approximately 93% of EU funds. Our ministry, especially the Directorate for Environment, is also responsible for getting co-financing money for life projects which are going on in Slovenia. So, because this money, these funds are not self-granted, we have to provide constantly, especially every two years, why the co-financing of life project is good, why should continue, and what are the benefits of co-financing of life projects in Slovenia. So, within our project we have developed quite simplified methodology how to calculate the social, the economic and the social impacts of life projects in Slovenia. And we started with our own project. So within the project we have so far contributed 93,000 euro for health and social and pension scheme from our salaries, and buying and purchasing equipment and services. We have contributed approximately 25,000 euro of VAT, which goes directly to the Slovenian budget, and our approximately by the end of this project, the total financial impact to the Slovenian public finances will be around 200,000 euro. So, if we look back, our contribution, our directly contribution to this project is 91,000 euro, because we have to say that 145 would in any way be paid by the Slovenian budget because of the permanently employed staff. So it has directly has a positive impact to the Slovenian budget. But economic impacts are not the only one. There are also social impacts of life capacity building project. There were, and I'm one among them, there are 6 additional employees at the ministry. Also, we have some education trainings, so there are upgraded capacity of ministry employees, not only us but also others. We have some promotional actions which implements the better visibility and wider promotion of life program in Slovenia. Also better image and improved image of the whole ministry and the public sector in Slovenia. And within the last 2 years we have trained, or there were 1,000 participants to our workshops and our bilateral meetings. So you can estimate that there is increased capacity for project implementation of not only live projects but also other projects which are prepared for EU funding in Slovenia. Since the first project of life in Slovenia started in 93, 94, and since then there were 49 projects going on. 16 projects are now still in progress, are going on projects, and these 16 projects are in total value of nearly 48 million euros. So I have just explained a little bit why we monitor these impacts, because our directorate has to secure the money for the co-financing of live projects in Slovenia. So we are always convincing Ministry of Finance and our own financial services and departments at the ministry that co-financing of live projects is worth it, and it has positive impacts to Slovenian economy and employment of people. So we have made a survey and according to our methodology, and we have surveyed 15 projects. Some are going on, some have already finished, and the total value of this project was approximately 48 million, with Slovenian participants with 31 million of budget which goes directly, which are linked to the Slovenian participants. And we have calculated that from these 31 million of funds, live funds, goes directly through VAT and social and pension contribution, goes approximately 8 million to our Slovenian state. If we calculate also Slovenian co-financing of these 15 projects, in total amount of 7 millions, there is still a surplus of 14% in Slovenian budget. So another figure that helped us to still persuade the ministries and other services in Slovenia to promote the live projects through co-financing. And they have also the live projects have also social impacts. We have made survey and we sent questionnaires to 49 live projects, and we got 20 questionnaires back, which says that these 20 projects have additional 91 employments within the project period, and 42 of this employment were kept after the project ended. So it is a success of 46%. Now I would like to show you 3 projects which are very interesting in some different ways. One is the restoration and conservation of habitats and birds in Škocjanski Zatok Nature Reserve. In this picture, you can see the port of at the right. In the right of this picture, you can see the port of Koper, and here you can see the nature reserve. But let's say in late 90s, the port of Koper was spreading, and they put a lot of material into this laguna. And bird life of Slovenia, who were the main partner of these projects, got the life sources, and they provide They restaurate this laguna, put all the material out of it, and they made better habitats, better quality habitats for birds, and they also used other financial funds of EU to improve this quality nature reserve in Slovenia. And today they don't provide only good restoration, but also this nature reserve provides very quality ecological services for local people and also for tourists. One very interesting is Life Slow Wolf project, which was nominated as one of 5 the best project in Natura in the past 25 years of life. And this project is very interesting because there were some actions which provides some equipment to sheep farmers in Slovenia, and because they use this equipment, the total damage which is caused by the attacks of wolf and other carnivores in Slovenia reduced increasingly very much. So this has a positive also impact to economy and also on other fields, because a lot of sheep farmers they didn't abandon this sheep farming, which also has very good impact on overgrowing of Slovenia landscape. So these projects also have other impacts, not just only economic. And the last project which I'm going to present is Going On project, and it will last until 2020, and it's governance of electronic waste. This is information project, and within this project the company which is the lead partner of this project provide promotional activities and motivation activities of Slovenian population, and trying to reduce the waste of electronic devices, and they help to recycle these devices. So it has not only, this is, let's say, social impact of this life projects. So I would say that co-financing and implementation of life projects in EU countries is very have good impacts on the economy and also on other social fields. So keep going, and I would like to recommend also the governments and also the ministries to help to co-finance these projects, because according to the study which NIMO elaborated in 2016, LIFE program has a significant impact on employment and job creation in EU. So I think it's worth it. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your attention, and please ask something.
Hvala vam. Imate li možda pitanja? Ako nemamo pitanja, hvala.
I would just like to use this opportunity to invite you to our live conference, which will be held on 8th and 9 May in Ljubljana, in Brdo, which is very close to Slovenian airport, and its theme is live farming solutions for environmental sustainable agriculture. So we are organizing